What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Now today is day number 3 of reviewing World's decks, and today we're not looking at a deck that made top 8, and I don't think it was even played day number 2, but it was probably one, if not the most interesting deck to be played at the World Championship, and that is the Aerodactyl Talonflame Omastar BREAK deck. Yes, that was a deck. It was played. It didn't do so hot. It was played by Zander Bennett, really good player. It's a very interesting list for sure. I can't remember how good he did. I know he didn't win that many games, but still a very interesting concept, and I do like this deck a lot. I did play against it afterwards. I think the list, when I talked to Zander, he said that the list was a little different. This is actually Cal Warden's list, if I remember correctly. Cal cut the Aegislash and put in a Talonflame BREAK, and played fire energies instead of metal. And I think maybe a blacksmith. I'm not 100% sure. I might have just like 2 fire energies and whatever. But let's go over this deck and let's see what's it about. Now, when I talked to Zander, he said he wouldn't make any changes to it. He thinks the list is perfect. It's really good. He's really solid. He wouldn't change it, and he'd play the same exact deck again for Worlds over and over again because the deck is so much fun. Now, if you notice, we really don't have any basic Pokemon besides Aegislash. Like, Aegislash is our only Pokemon. But the only reason I Aegislash in here is because of Vesiclave Vileplume. If you know your opponent's playing Vesiclave Vileplume, you can just drop Aegislash, look at your opponent. If they don't have a counter Aegislash, you just auto win. But sometimes, I did hear that a lot of the Vesiclave players were playing counters Aegislash. But even then, if your opponent does it, you can just win automatically with Aegislash, which is really nice. Now, the Pokemon we really want to start with is going to be this Talonflame. Talonflame has the ability Gale Wings. If this Pokemon is in your hand when you're setting up to play, you may put it as your face down as face down as your active Pokemon, which is really great. So you can get this out. Stage 2, get out the first turn, which is really cool, but it has this really neat attack, Aero Blitz. It does 40 damage, and you search deck for 2 cards and put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Now, that's a key thing to note. We'll talk about that here in a second. Now, we do play 2 Omastar with the Restoring Beam. Once during turn before you attack, you may put me search deck for restored Pokemon and put it onto your bench. Shuffle your deck afterwards. There is an Omastar BREAK, which the Dangerous Tentacles. Once during turn before you attack, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon EX with his or her active Pokemon. So what Omastar BREAK can do is bring up Shaman EXs, and the reason why this is great to note is because of Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl has the attack Jet Draft. It does 120 damage, and you discard a special energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Omastar out, and then with Omastar, we're going to get out Aerodactyl, and then with that, we're going to use Omastar BREAK to bring up Shaman to knock out Aerodactyl. Woo, that's a hard combo to do, but if you can pull it off, it's the funnest thing to do ever. Now, of course, the way we can get out of Omastars is through Archie's Ace in the Hole. Archie's Ace in the Hole says put a water Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench, then draw 5 cards, but Archie's has to be the last card in your hand, which is sometimes hard to do, but with Talonflame, so with Talonflame, you can let's say you draw the Talonflame, right? You're like, alright, I have Talonflame, I can start with it, but you may put it down. So you can be like, alright, I don't have Archie's. You shuffle your hand back to deck, draw a new hand of 7, you're like, ooh, I got Talonflame in a better hand, then you can do it that way, which is pretty nice. Now, the thing about gets Kyle and Zander's deck, and like I said, Kyle did play a Talonflame BREAK instead of the Aegislash, so the downside of Zander's decks is sometimes you can just draw an Aegislash and you have to start with it. You can't mulligan with Aegislash in your hand, which is the downside. But like I said, it does help against Vesiclave Vileplume, which is very interesting. And like I said, the Talonflame does help you get the turn to Archie's pretty easily because you can Aero Blitz, put 2 cards in your hand, then of course your opponent can judge, red card, or you, which is pretty bad, but whatever, we're not going to worry about those cards. So that's all the Pokemon in our deck. It's really good. No EX Pokemon besides Aegislash, so we can easily win the price range pretty good, which is pretty nice. So for Compressor, discard 3 cards out of your deck, most likely going to be Omastars, maybe an Archie, supporter cards if you need to. 2 Pokepuff, your opponent reveals their hand, putting in a basic Pokemon you find there onto your opponent's bench. Now regardless, if your opponent's the bench is full, you can still play Pokepuff because you can still look at their hand, which is pretty cool. You can automatically play it already down. We play 1 Fossil Excavation Kit, put 2 in any combination of Helix, Omanite, or Old Amber Aerodactyl cards from your discard pile into your hand, and that's because we do play 3 Old Amber Aerodactyl. Look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck. You may have an Aerodactyl you find there and put it onto your bench, shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Or Puzzle Time to reuse any 2 cards in your discard pile. one Super Rod to show back in those Aerodactyls if needed. One Target Whistle, which is going to be our MVP of this deck. You're going to Target Whistle, bring out Shaman, then puzzle for another Target Whistle, bring out Shaman, take a knockout again, and that's how we're going to win the game by knocking out 3 Shamans. 4 Trainers Mail, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 VS Seekers, pretty much staple almost all decks. 2 Archies, 2 Hex Maniac to shut down abilities, 1 Lysandre, 1 in, 1 Pokémon Ranger, so you can use, you get rid of all the effects on your side of the field. 2 Sycamore, 1 Teammates. If your Pokemon is knocked out during the last turn, search check for any 2 cards and put them into your hand. 2 Float Stone to give your Omastar and your Aegislash for your treat, because Omastar does have a treat as well. It does. Oh, Aegislash has 3, not 2, so that's a lot to retreat. 1 Muscle Man, which sometimes could be useful. Smacking people from 140. It does let you knock out a Yanmega Break, which could be interesting. 4 DEC, 4 the Aerodactyl, and 2 Metal Energies. And that is Zander's list. Like I said, I asked him, would you make any changes to it? He said no, he wouldn't. He thinks the list is perfect. And today we're going to see how does this go. Can we get the turn with Archie's Omastar or not? Do we need to use Talonflame? I don't know. So I have to see what happens today. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this deck introduction. And we'll see you tomorrow for another Worlds deck. I'm not sure what we're playing yet, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure we're playing yet or not. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And let's see the deck in action. Alright, you're putting against G Lionheart playing a Psychic in a Colors deck. Looks like it might be a Mega Mewtwo deck. There's a Mewtwo right there. And wait for opponent to load into the game. And can we get the turn 1 Omastar out or not? Is the big question, Tails. And we won the claim of I will be able to go first. And yes, I would like to go first. Oh, they might be playing Trevenant. Those are Trevenant sleeves. Alright, so we get a mulligan. Alright, there's a Headringer and a Trevenant. Oh no! Alright, so we have to, are we going first or second? I can't remember. Alright, so there's Talonflame. Pokepuff. Now, we can like Compressor, discard Omastar. But we just don't have a VS Seeker right now. But I think we're going to YOLO. Would you like to mulligan it? No. So we're going to start Talonflame, okay? My opponent has no base Pokemon, so we get in the mulligan draw, okay? So press done. And, okay, so Trevenant again, alright. They're gonna shuffle the hand back into the deck, draw 7 new cards. I guess maybe we should have taken the mulligan. Or not. Okay, this is bad. We keep drawing more cards, which is not what we need. Okay, so they get a new hand of 7. Alright, so they get a Pokemon, and can we get the turn 1 Omastar out or not is the big question. So, yes, no, let's actually not take these mulligans, okay? And there's a Shaman. Okay, so, I'm gonna Compressor. And with the Compressor, I'm gonna discard an Omastar. I'm going to discard a Archie's, and then I'm going to discard probably another Omastar, maybe? No, we might keep the Omastar. I might just, yeah, we'll discard the Aegislash. That seems fairly useless. Alright, so discard those 3. We'll Pokepuff and see what's in our opponent's hand, which we know it's nothing because they start with Shape A. Why would you do that? We will Ultra Ball. Do we Trainers Mail first or Ultra Ball? Like, we literally can't thin our hand out any. So, let's Trainers Mail first. And there's a VS Seeker. So, we're going to put the VS Seeker on top of the deck, and we have it. We have the turn 1. So, we're going to discard those. We are going to Trainers Mail. Look, and we'll grab the VS Seeker for sure. Then we will Ultra Ball, discard Sycamore and Talonflame. And with this, we will get out the Archies. Oh, wait, we're not going to get anything. Oh no, we're not going to get anything, and then we're going to VS Seeker for the Archies to get out the turn 1 Omastar. So there we go, guys, we did it. Alright, so let's get the Omastar out. Alright, so come to me, Omastar. We didn't even have to use Talonflame right now, so there we go. We use Old Amber Aerodactyl. Oh, and we got an Aerodactyl as well. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so things are going great for us. We'll then use the Restoring Beam. And we'll get another Aerodactyl into play. The only downside is we do not have we have a Sycamore, so we can just VS Seeker for Sycamore. And we'll just pass on to, we'll touch a DC. No, let's not touch DC. We'll just end our turn to our opponent's turn. So that was a phenomenal turn 1. Like, I don't think it gets any better than that. Like, we got the Omastar double Aerodactyl, Omastar break. Next turn, we got a DC, we got a Sycamore. Oh my goodness, there's an Ultra Ball. My opponent's going to discard 2 cards from their hand and probably get out a Phantom, most likely is what we're going to see. Now, we can just easily knock out the Phantom. Even involves the Trevenant, we can knock it out, which is pretty cool. And we might just save the Shaman for the last 2 prize cards. So there's a Shaman coming down, going to set it for 3 more cards. And can they get a turn 1 Wally? Can they find a Burst Balloon as well? That could be a little bit different. But we got the Omastar Break. We got a DC. There's a Psychic Energy going to the active. And there's Sycamore. Go and discard their hand. Drawing 7 new cards. And can they find a Dimension Valley? If they find a Dimension Valley, they can retreat to Phantom. Dimension Valley, get out Trevenant this turn. But we can knock out his Trevenant. There we go. My opponent conceded the game. Realize they don't have anything. Oh my goodness. Oh, we did it the turn 1. We had the Omastar. We had the DC. Oh my goodness, we would have been good to go. Oh, that was pretty amazing. So let's look at our opponent's deck real quick. Yeah, they did play the Wobbuffet version, which it doesn't matter. We got the turn 1. Who cares about abilities? Oh, we would have had it. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, there we go. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. I know that one kind of just won automatically, but we got the turn 1 Omastar, and Trevenant just scooped. They're like, yep, I lost it, and that was it. But we'll see what happens in the next game. Hopefully get another victory, and hopefully our opponent just concedes the game, and we take another win with the Omastar deck. Alright, running against X Team V Family playing a Water Psychic Colors. This could be a Water Toolbox deck. The card of the coin flip, but let's see who gets to go first. Hopefully we'll be able to go first. And we won the coin flip. There we go. And let's see, can we get that turn 1? Archie's out or not is the big question. So here we go. Alright, so I'm going to say, would you like to mulligan? Yes. Like we have Ultra Balls. We can discard Sycamore, Hex Maniac, get Omastar, Ultra Ball, discard Omastar, Ultra Ball, Float Stone, Talonflame, and we had to get pretty lucky. Alright, so yeah, we're going to press done. 3 Pokemon come down on opponent's side of the field. Okay. So let's jump ahead, back to the deck. Gonna get 7 new cards. Alright, so we get a mulligan. And let's take number 2. There's Talonflame. Alright, so we have to start with Talonflame right now. But if we find a Battle Compressor, we can get off this turn. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, because we get Ultra Ball, discard like in, and the Metal Energy, hit a Battle Compressor. So there's a Phantom, Wobbuffet, and a Slowpoke. Alright, so we are going to Trainers Mail. Okay, yeah, let's Trainers Mail. Look at the top cards of our deck. We're looking for Battle Compressor, and oh my goodness, there's a Battle Compressor. Okay, so we can get it this turn. So we're going to Compressor. And with the Compressor, we'll discard an Omastar, discard a Archie's, and we could discard the Sycamore. Party wants to discard the Omastar. Party wants to discard Talonflame. We'll discard the Talonflame. That seems okay. We will Ultra Ball, discard via Seeker and in, and we're not going to grab anything. Okay, so press done. Put a Dark Metal Energy in the active, put down Aegislash, and we'll via Seeker for the good old Archies. Alright, so get the turn with Archies, get the Omastar onto play, and we will see what happens. So there is the Omastar. Come on down, Omastar! Party time! Alright, so we get an Old Amber Aerodactyl, which is going to be a fail. We'll then Omastar Restoring Beam. Going to get an Aerodactyl into play, so we do have 1 prize, which is, it'd be okay. We'll Float Stone the Aegislash as a 3 retreat cost. We'll Trainers Mail, look at top cards of our deck. We'll grab a Sycamore for the next turn. And we'll probably just, all we'll do is just pass right now. Alright, so pass to my opponent's turn. We know last game when we got the Talonflame set up, my opponent just kind of conceded with the Phantom. But this is going to be a little different. They're playing Slowking, which can move energy off the active onto the bench, which is very bad for us. We just gotta hope they put down Shaman EXs. That's the key. So we see Ultra Ball. Go and discard 2 cards from their hand. And let's see what our opponent decides to get out. Now, luckily, we can turn 1 Omastar, get another Restoring Beam out into play for another Aerodactyl. Okay. But we know he's probably going to Phantom out this turn. We can use Ascension, search for a Trevenant, and be good to go. So that's the bad thing. So we see Ultra Ball discarding in a Trevenant. Okay. There's a Shaman. So yes, Shaman coming down is great. That's what we need to see. So Shaman going to hit the field. Going to set up for 3 new cards, I imagine, is what we'll see. There's another Ultra Ball. Will they discard the Shaman? Nope, discards a Float Stone and a Via Seeker. Probably grabbing another Phantom, if I had to take a wild guess. Yep, there's a Phantom. And we'll see a Shaman set up for 6 new cards. Alright, so let's see. Can we actually beat this Phantom deck or not? So, Phantom coming down. Shaman coming down, going to set up for 6 new cards, which is great for us. Now, that is a free 2 prize cards for us once we get the Aerodactyl into play. Unless he has Wobbuffet in the active spot, then Wobbuffet comes up, then things get kind of tricky. Dimension Valley, and we will see the Ascension no matter what. Love Ball, maybe get another Phantom out. Maybe a Slowking. I think Slowking has 90 HP. Okay, another Phantom, okay. Oh, and also Slowking is a flip. It's not an automatic move energy. That'd be broke if that was the case. But a third Phantom hitting the field already. And we'll probably see Ascension get out the Trevenant. And the question is, can we find a DC or not to knock out the active Psychic Energy as well? Maybe go for Tree Slam. Wally to get out the Trevenant. Okay, maybe get a bench one. Getting a bench Phantom and Trevenant is probably the better play right now. Let's see if they decide. Yeah, get the bench Phantom and Trevenant out. It's probably the better play. And we'll see Ascension into the Trevenant. There we go. Alright, so my opponent had a great turn 1. We had a great turn 1. Also, we do have Aero Blitz as well, which might be okay to use next turn. But I'd rather... Oh, he just actually gets nothing with the Trevenant. We are getting so lucky against these Trevenant decks. What is going on? But don't worry. We showed it to an Archies. We got it. We would have had a Sycamore. We would have discarded our hand, draw 7 new cards. And did he prize 3 Trevenants? Just don't know. I just don't know. Maybe we'll finally have a game with Trevenant. We'll see what happens in the next game. Maybe we'll still get that turn 1 Archies. But still, 2 for 2. Getting that turn 1 Archies out. You can see how consistent it is. But we'll see what happens in the next game. Alright, putting us the roles, playing a Psychic, Fairy, Grass, something else. And calling the coin flip. Let's see who gets to go first. And let's see what's going to happen. Tails. And it's Tails, so we get to wait. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they called. I missed something. But here we go. All right. So we get a mulligan. No, we get like a legit mulligan. So Force, Yanmega. Oh, it's a Yanmega deck with fairy energies. Interesting. All right. So both players are going to set up, draw 70 cards. Okay. And alright, so we'll mulligan again. No Talonflame, but even then our hand is pretty bad. Alright. So as our opponent did find a Pokemon, they're gonna put that down. So Yanmega with Fairy. What's the Fairy Pokemon, I wonder? Huh, I don't know. But it looks like they're gonna choose their active Pokemon. And let's see what's gonna happen today. Alright. So they're gonna see we have a mulligan. We'll press done. We're gonna shuffle our hand back to the deck. Draw 7 new cards. Alright, so there's Talonflame. Would you like to mulligan? Yes. Yes, I would. Alright, so press done. Alright, so mulligan again. Alrighty, yes, I would like to mulligan again. The hand's not the greatest. Alright, so we'll try again. We are going first as well, which is great. Alright. Yep. We'll press done. That's a legit mulligan there. Alright, so Talonflame, okay, yep, our hand's pretty bad outside of that Battle Compressor, so mulligan again. I wonder how many times a mulligan before we hit Aegislash. Oh, speak of the devil, there he is. Okay, alright, well, our hand is horrible. Alright, so I guess we'll start Talonflame. He does have the free retreat. We'll keep Aegislash in our hand. I mean, there's no way we can get a turn 1. There's no way we can get a turn 1 Omastar with this hand, but we can hit our opponent, which is great. Yeah, that's just very unfortunate. I like how it's like, let's mulligan to see, do we hit Aegislash? Then all of a sudden, we hit Aegislash. I'm like, oh, that's a card. Alright, well, whatever. No compressors. Okay, so he gets a million mulligan draws, but he can put them down if he wants to. If he doesn't have to. Does he have any more Pokemon to put down or not is the big question here. But regardless, we got Aegislash to put that down in. And we type like an Ultra Ball. I might Ultra Ball discard like the Hex Maniac in the end, just so we have Hex Maniac in the discard pile, because we know they're playing Yanmega, and we could disrupt him. There is a Gardevoir. What are we playing against? Alright, so put down Aegislash, and we'll end. Both players shuffle the hand, deck gets 6 new cards. Alrighty. Oh man, this hand is really good. Alright, so we will Old Amber Aerodactyl, and blip. Okay, I guess we should have Compressor first. So we'll Compressor, and with Compressor, we'll discard a Omastar, and an Archie's, okay? And then we'll just end our turn onto our opponent's turn. Alright, so, I mean, they could potentially knock... No, there's no way they can knock us out, unless they're playing something weird in the deck. Like, we know they're playing Yanmega and Yanmega Break and stuff like that, which doesn't knock us out. There's a Yanmega coming down. Alright. Fair Engine the active. They could go for Late Blast, maybe, which still doesn't knock us out. No, an in! No, our hand was good. Well, it might have been good. We would have VS Seeker and had a Trainers Mail to hit the VS Seeker. So here we go. Alright, so Super Rod, blah, 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 stuff that we don't need. And a pass onto our turn. Alright, so we get a Ranger. So I'm a Compressor, and with the Compressor, I'm going to discard the Talonflames, because those seems pretty useless, and a Hex Maniac. Yeah, we'll discard those three. Well, Muscle Band, Trainers Mail. Looking for a Float Stone. Oh, Pokepuff could be really cute. Oh, we could go for Fossil Excavation Kit. Get the Old Amber back. Oh, man, let's go for this. Yeah, let's go for this. Try to get the Aerodactyl out in play. Alright, so let's see. Aerodactyl, come to me, baby. And, nope. Alright, so with DC the active, it was Sycamore, discard hand, drawn 7 new cards. Alright, well, this hand is terrible. Alright, so Old Amber's Aerodactyl to get nothing. Like, we can't even really do anything next turn. Like, we can air blitz for 60, get something out, but then, like, what do we do next turn? Like, we can, like, what do we even grab? Like, double Ultra Ball? Yeah, that's pretty much all we can get. So, Aero Blitz, we have to discard 2 Aerodactyls. Oh, my goodness. So, we'll grab double Ultra Ball. Oh, my goodness. This is gonna go bad. This is gonna go bad real quick. Alright, so we'll grab double Ultra Ball, put those in our hand. Alright, so on our opponent's turn, things are going down here from us really quick, but maybe, I think next turn we can get attack off. We can Ultra Ball, discard some stuff, be good to go. There's the Yanmega coming down. Ooh, he could get the Yanmega breakout and knock us out, or Yanmega and knock us out. Yeah, no, an in! No, stop playing those ins! Alright, so both players shuffle the hand, the deck gets 6 new cards, okay? Alright, so we might have, no, we can potentially get out an Aerodactyl this turn. There's a okay, so it evolves into Mega Guardian, and on to our turn. Alright, so there's Alright, we'll Float Stone this guy. We'll be a Seeker for in. Both players shuffle the hands of the deck and get 6 new cards. Alright, whatever. Despair Ray for 110. That could knock us out next turn if he discards 1 Pokemon. Alright, so once again, I'm just gonna Aero Blitz for 2 Ultra Balls. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Air Blitz for 2 Ultra Balls. Alright, and next turn we can get it out next turn. We just gotta hope our opponent does not in us for the 3rd time in a row. Yep, alright. So Mega Gardevoir, Rimraid, Yanmega. I don't know what we're playing against. This is something. But at least we can knock it out with Aerodactyl next turn if he does keep it up. That's the thing. Does he keep it up? Can we get an Aerodactyl? I hope we don't get Aerodactyl. There's an Ultra Ball. Gonna discard 2 cards from their hand. And let's see what do this how to get. Discard the Forest and a Shaybe. Hey, that's what I like to see. Good old Shaman coming down the field. Alright. So we're gonna Ultra Ball, discard Hex Maniac, Lysandre, Ultra Ball, discard Aerodactyl, and then Metal Energy. Hopefully top deck something we can just play down. Trainers will not get anything. Archie's, get the Omastar, get an Aerodactyl, find a DC, and take a knockout on the Guardy. So there's a Guardy coming down, okay? And let's see what does our opponent do. Now, Despair Rate does 110. Discard as many bitch Pokemon as you like. This tag does 10 more damage for each bitch Pokemon discarded that way. Spirit Link, Fairy Energy, Yanma, Sycamore. Woo! Alright, so I'm great with that play. That's a fine play to me. But can our top deck be something that we can just play automatically, like a Pokepuff, like an Old Amber Aerodactyl, a Puzzle even? There's a Hoopa coming down. How's Hoopa coming down? Alright, they're just Scondering for 3 X Pokemon. I guess they can find Mega Guardian if they want to, which I guess seems okay. I guess it does make sense to get the Mega Guardian out right now. Alright, so there is a Guardian, Mega Guardian, and a Shaybe. Do they play... They already put down Force. Do they play Skyfloat as well? That'd be interesting to see. But we might see Mega Gardevoir take a knockout, like discard like Yanmega and Yanma maybe? Rimraid Yanma, Hoopa. The Hoopa and Yanma seem like the best 2 cards to discard right here. So 130, so you discard 2. Alright, so Yanma, yeah, that's what we thought. Alright, if we hit Pokepuff right here, oh my goodness, if we hit Pokepuff, that'd be amazing. Come on, Pokepuff, top deck, and a Battle Compressor, which is still good. So Compressor, and with Compressor, we will discard... Alright, we'll discard Compressor, discard Metal, and Teammates. Yeah, I like those. So we'll discard those 3. We gotta make sure we don't misclick. We'll Ultra Ball, discard a Hex Maniac and Lysandre. We won't grab anything. We'll press done. We will Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. Okay. We're not going to get anything. Press done. We will Trainers Mail. So grab nothing. And we will Archie's get out the Omastar. There we go. Alright, come to me, Omastar. So now finally we have a party. Alright, and we got the DC. Alright, so we'll Restoring Beam. Get out Aerodactyl. We will DC this guy, and we need to find Pokepuff with this Trainers Mail. Come on, Pokepuff! And we got the Pokepuff, so they cannot use Shaman next turn. Oh, but they can just discard Shaman. Risky business. Alright, well, Pokepuff anyway. Pokepuff, discard 2. Oh, we'll put down double Shaman. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so put double Shaman down. 1 and 2. We will retreat into this guy. And we will Jet Draft for the knockout. Alright, now I know they can discard their Shamans next turn with Gardevoir, but they can't. Oh, they can't get into the Gardevoir down. Never mind, I don't know why I did that. Alright, Omastar Break and Puzzle Time. Okay. Those are those are good 2 cards to get. So here goes on my opponent's turn. They're going to draw a card. They're going to take a knockout. Okay. But we can be a Seeker for Teammates, which is really good. So, Mega Gardevoir coming down. Okay. Fair Energy to the active, okay. I guess we should have held on to that Pokepuff. Like, I was like, Pokepuff, yes! And I was like, oh, wait, this is probably very bad to play right now. Like, we should have saved the Pokepuffs to put down the Shamans and then knock them out. So we see Shaman, Mega Gardevoir, and Gardevoir come into their hand, okay. Oh, alright. So there's Guardy coming down, okay. He only has to discard 1, but he'll probably discard double Shamans most likely. I imagine that's what he'll do with this Gardevoir. But we do have Omastar Break, which is great. There's a VS Seeker for an end. Both players shuffle their hand and deck get 4. We'll get 4, they get 5. And let's see, what do we get off this? Can we find the Omastar Break? Let's see. Alright, so Pokemon Omastar Break in our hand is pretty bad outside of that. That's a pretty bad hand to have. Okay. So, let's see, what will our opponent do? I mean, they're going to take a knockout, probably discard double Shamans, like I said. We just got to find a VS Seeker. We find a VS Seeker, we're good to go. Oh, man, it's going to come down to VS Seeker. So, a Guardian Spirit going to that guy, okay. And there's a Despair Ray for 120, most likely discarding, probably 130 discarding both Shamans. Yep, there's 130 discarding both Shaybays, okay. It goes down to 4 price cards. We'll send up the Aegislash-EX. And let's see what happens. Are you ready to rumble? Onto our turn, we get an Aerodactyl. No! Alright, so put down Omastar Break. We played 1 puzzle, correct? We have not played any puzzle. Okay. Alright. So we're going to, oh, not that. We are going to Restoring Beam. Get our Aerodactyl. We will, yeah, I guess we're Dangerous Tentacle, bring up the Guardy. Alright. And then we'll just end our turn onto our opponent's turn. Alright, so on our opponent's turn, let's see what's going to happen. Alright, things are getting weird now. They're getting kind of spicy. Alright, so there's a Mega Guardy coming down, but he, ooh, whoa, that's a full art Mega Guardy, that looks cool. Alright, so full art Mega Guardy hitting the field. Energy on the active. Alrighty, and let's see what else does our opponent have. There's a Revitalizer, going to put 2 grass Pokemon in their hand. There's a Yanma, and maybe another Yanma might be great, like double Yanma, fill the bench up, but nope, Ultra Ball, discarding Yanma and something else, I imagined. Maybe get out Shaman? They get out Shaman, that'd be dangerous. That'd be real dangerous to get out Shaman. So Yanma and Hoopa, alright. And let's see, what does our opponent decide to get out? If they get out Shaman, they're in trouble. Nope, Octillery. They can use Missile Hand, drop to 5 cards. Okay, that's a good card. I forgot little Rimmery sitting right there. So Octillery coming down, okay. And we'll see Missile Hand drawn into 5. Oh, Yanma and then Missile Hand drawn 5. Okay. Alright, so Missile Hand going to draw 5 new cards. But who don't play DC? No, they don't play DCs. They just act with Yanmega, duh. Alright. So, we'll probably see a pass our opponent, most likely. I imagine that's what we'll see. Mega Turbo? Oh my goodness. Now, he can't knock us out this turn. What's in 20, 30, 40, 50? Unless he plays a Lysandre. He hasn't played one yet, so he might still have one. There's a Love Ball. Probably get another Yanma to fill their bench up, which is really good. Okay, another Rimmery. That's fine too as well. Okay. This game's getting really weird all of a sudden. Alright, so Rimmery coming down, okay. And there's a Despair Ray. Probably just doing 110. I doubt they'll discard any Pokemon. Yep. Or 90. Take that Resistance from Psychic. Yeah, because he's dual type. And there's a Trainers Mail. So a Trainers Mail. Look at top cards of our deck. There's a Puzzle of Time. Alrighty, so things are interesting right now. Alright, so we'll press done. Show cards. I think I am gonna grab the Puzzle of Time. Alright, and let's look at our opponent's hand. Let's Pokepuff. So Sycamore, Mega Turbo, and Yon Mega Break. Alright, so press done. We'll double puzzle. Put 2 cards to discard on our hand. We'll grab a DCE. And we can grab an N, maybe. Sycamore, not so much. Yeah, I'm gonna grab these 2. I'm gonna end our Aerodactyl, and then I'm going to put both players at 4 cards. Okay. All right, that's good cards. That's what I want to see right there. All right, so we're going to Omastar, Restoring Beam, get out another Aerodactyl. Okay. We will then retreat, and we'll go for a Jet Draft. Now, what's going to happen is my opponent's going to retreat to Guardy. They're going to knock out the Guardy, or they're going to bump the Guardy out the field, and then they'll have one Guardy. We'll have one Guardy left, and Yon Mega becomes weird. Oh man, this is going to be some weird turns coming up here in a second. All right, so my opponent's turn. If they do take a knockout, we do have VS Seeker for Teammates, which is great. Gaining 2 cards of our deck, which we could get like a DCE and a Puzzle Time, which could be really 2 good cards. Man, all right, whatever. We got this. Hope maybe not. All right, we'll have to see what happens. Things are getting interesting right now. I think everybody gets a post rotation deck as well, which is very interesting to see. Like this Guardy, Auxiliary on Mega Break thingy. My Bobber we're playing against. Alright, so they have 5 cards in their hand. Like I said, they can retreat to Mega Guardy, use their Despair Ray, knock out this Guardy, but no, they're just going to Despair Ray with that one. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I'll dig it. I like that play a lot. So 120 and discard the Rim Raid. Okay. So it goes down to 3. We'll set up Aegislash. And on to our turn. Alright, so we get a VS Seeker. So I'm going to VS Seeker for a Teammates. And with the Teammates, I'm going to search out a Puzzle and a DCE. Yeah. Okay, so we'll get those 2. Oh my goodness. I just realized something. Okay. Alright, we got this. So we're going to double puzzle. Alright. And with double puzzle, we'll get back a Aerodactyl and a DCE. No, Super Rod and DCE. What am I talking about? Super Rod and DCE. There we go. Put those 2 cards in our hand. We will Restory Beam. And with this... No, I messed up! No, I misclicked! I meant to put the Super Rod first! Oh, no! Oh, no! So, Super Rod... We didn't get the Super Rod first to show back the 3 Aerodactyls. Oh, no! Alright, so we put the DC in the active. We will retreat into this guy. And we'll go for the Jet Draft for the knockout. Alright, I meant to Super Rod first. Alright, so we got out 2 prize cards. 1 and 2. But we're still looking good. So, Float Stone and DCE, okay. What we gotta do next turn is we need Despair's Raid to knock out a Pokemon. We got Target Whistle, bring out that Shaman. And then use Omastar Break to bring it up to the axe spot. That's our plan. Alright. We just gotta hope he does not have an in here or a judge. So Ultra Ball, go and discard 2 cards from their hand. There's a Love Ball and a Yon Mega Break, okay. Man, I meant to Super Rod to get out the Aerodactyl. Oh, man. That's really bad. Okay, whatever. We got this, guys. Alright. Alright. We have 2 DCEs. 1 in there, 1 there. Okay. There's a Guardian Spirit Link going to that guy. Alright. Energy, okay. And Yon Mega coming down, and we'll probably see Abyssal Hand drop to 5 new cards, is what I imagine. Now, do they have int? Yeah, they have 2 ints in here. Of course they have ints. Alright, so Abyssal Hand drop to 5, okay. Oh, man. Is that gonna cost us a game? Not get out the Aerodactyl. That might... Oh, man. Alright, so we'll see. Hold on. Don't freak out just yet. I know I misplayed. We should have Super Rod. Shuffling the Aerodactyls first. I was good to go. I was like, we're going to do this. And there's a Lysandre. Going to bring up the Aegislash. Oh my goodness. I think we win the game. We win the game here, I think. If they don't fill their bench up right here, we win the game. They need to put another Pokemon down. If they don't, we can team via Seeker or Teammates. Teammates, get out. And yes, they just Despair Ray for 90 damage, knocking on our Aegislash with the resistance, and we're good to go. Oh my goodness, this was a crazy game. So they're going down to 1 prize card, but what we can do is send it to Aerodactyl. We can via Seeker for Teammates. Alright, so via Seeker for Teammates. And with the Teammates, we will grab Target Whistle and sure, whatever. We'll grab those two. We will Target Whistle, bring out Shaybe. Come to me, Shaybe. Come to me, buddy. We'll bring the Shaybe out. We'll use the Dangerous Tentacle, bring up Shaybe EX, and we'll Jet Draft for the knockout. Oh my goodness, that game was so crazy. I thought we were going to lose. I thought my opponent was going to end us, but there we go, guys. There's the Aerodactyl Omastar Talonflame Aegislash deck. Man, that was a rough game, but we did it. I thought we were going to lose it. Woo! We somehow did it. Now, I'm still kind of curious of why my opponent didn't retreat that Gardevoir and bump it off with the Spare Ray. Like, that definitely was the correct play. I don't know why they didn't do that. And then if they have the end, they should have played the end. But there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. That match was really long, but we played... Oh my goodness, that was a really good game. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Tuesday. And we'll see you tomorrow for another Worlds deck. And we'll see what happens. And what do we play tomorrow is the big question. But that was exciting. That was a fun game. Alright, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.